Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit market apps inside. Today need to making this year the shop owners app inside. We need to managing this year the add new delivery boy users, as well as need to edit this delivery users the informations, and then afterwards we need to call this here the delete delivery boy users. We need to call this here the API. First of all, we need to make this here the add delivery boy UI screens we need to develop. Then after we need to calls this here the add users API calls, and then after the edit users API need to calls, and then after you need to managing this here the delete these users with your pop up to delete these users. Like this you need to managing here the today episodes. Let's start how to write down CRs inside the Flutter codes, and we need to use this here the Dart language. Now first of all we need to making here the add screens. Now need to go inside here the my account folders and select this here the delivery boy users, and we need to create here the new files, and we need to set this here the name delivery boy add screen dot dots. Like this we need to write down here, and we need to making like this here the anyone screens we need to copy here. First of all we need to copy this here the main category add screens. Now we need to copy these files, and we need to paste these here, and we need to implement the shirts, and we need to change this here the name of the screens. We need to set here the delivery boy add screens. Like we need to replacing this here the screen name, as well as need to here the not changing here the state names. We need to first of all the fix these years, and state name need to also fix these years. Now need to find out years for these screens, and replacing this here the add delivery screen state. Like here, so need to putting here, and need to apply these years. Now here already added here the name, and now another text fields we need to given this years. Now need to copy here the mobile login screens. We need to go here and to copy this here the this row containers with this data. We need to needs here copy, and we need to go against here the add screens, and now we need to paste this here. So after the and we need to go against for the mobile number, and we need to use these years to declarations. Now again we need to go add screens, and we need to paste years and cut this code line of code like here's, and we need to paste these years, import this year, this country codes like here. You need to apply here's. Now need to give this here name here, and setting like this years. Now this is the set here, the enter this here the name property, and need to check this here the delivery boy screens. And one more thing, so need to set here edit delivery boy, and also need to paste here add delivery boy. Like here so need to put here, and we need to use here these commons, and we need to give this here the some size based height space. We need to given this here the 15 for this screen. Again, so after this completing, we need to put here, and we need to set here the email address, and also need to declare here one of another things, the html like here, and api edit, and we need to set here the name txt email dot text is equal to widgets dot edit object optionals, and we need to set here the email question mark to string. If not found, then to set here the optionals. Txt mobile numbers also need to apply here for edit widget. Need to call here widget dot edit objects question mark, and we need to set here the mobile question mark to string, like here, so need to putting here, and else part need to use these here's cut here's. And one more things, I need to check here the item names country codes is equal to, need to write down here the widget dot, need to call here the same as, need to code is equal to, need to write down here the widget dot edit objects optionals, and we need to set this here the mobile underscore code to string. If not found, then set like this here's question mark plus 91, and we need to find this code, and we need to replace first of all the checking here the mobile, and we need to use here verify inside the text code dial code string like properties here the plus signs, we need to use here dial codes now directly given this years, cut here's, and we need to paste this years, and we need to use this here the dial code, and we need to apply with this code semicolons. We need to now, this is the edits are the done here, implementations are the putting here. Same as now need to set here the mobile number titles here, mobile number like here, and also make sure emails inside this text fields, you need to set here the keyboard type input text type, text input type, set here the email address, and also need to make sure, so need to show here the response. Yes, already given this here for the mobile numbers, like we need to setting here, and now need to cross verify of the selecting here the txt mobile is empty. Please enter here the mobile number. And one more things conditions, if your txt email is empty, please enter email address. Like this, we need to put here, and we need to remove here the unused codes. Need to set here user underscore id, and replace here like here. Now need to another parameters, need to put here needed parameters txt mobile dot text, and also need to add here the email txt email dot text, and last one is the mobile number code. Mobile code is equal to country code dots digital codes, like we need to put, and we need to copy, and we need to place here formatted, and we need to go here, and we need to add this here the three API calls we need to put here. First of all, this is the list, need to needs here add update delete, and we need to set here the delivery boy user add, update, and last one is delete. Like here's, and we need to call this here the create users API. Means here add, then after update, and last one is delete. Need to call CRs like this API, and we need to fix this here the issue admin delivery boy update, and here's admin delivery boy, and we need to call this here the update not add. Like we need to calling CRs and pop these screens, and we need to implement are the done these screens. Now need to copy this screen name up and to go inside here the list screens, and we need to fix this here the add push screen play, and like this sets and opening like this here the UI. We need to add delivery boy UI are the done here, and we need to set this here. Now as well as need to configure this here the edit. Now we need to find out here the screen of this edit. We need to go here the edit buttons of this list here, and synchronize. We need to put here. We need to write down here the context dot push extensions methods. We need to call this here delivery boy add screen, and we need to set here the is edit, set here the true, as well as need to give this here the edit objects. We need to pass this here the object and semicolons. After this getting here the wait here, like write down here, and that back after. So we need to again this placed here the list API we need to call here, like we need to calling here and implement this here. Now we need to call this here the delete API we need to calls. First of all we need to remove here this API, and we need to making here the delete API and commit this code, as well as we need to set here the admin boy delete API we need to calling here, and we need to implement this here the any delete API, like we need to copy here, and we need to go inside here the this list, and need to put this API inside here the delete buttons. Need to set here the user ID, and we need to implementations are the done. Now click on edit and autofill this here the all informations, and click here and update done. Then after again we need to add this here the another delivery boy, and we need to call this here the 2, and we need to set this here the number 3, and maybe here make mistakes. We need to delivery boy email address. We need to fix this here because we need to same name need to copy paste inside the puts here. That's why I need to making here the issue. We need to fix this here first of all. We need to set here the emails and txt email. Save here, and we need to set this here the delivery boy at the rate gmail.com, and we need to set here the 2 add here, and this is added done, and edit here, and we need to call like this here update here. Need to change here the one updates here updating here, and need to set like this here the managing this here the delivery boy users management. We need to done here, and tomorrow need to call this here the ads inside here the assign the delivery boy for the delivery for these orders. Like this, need to managing this here, but tomorrow. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.